and good morning, everybody. I didn't quite get set up in time, so just excuse me for one moment. I don't want to keep you hanging too long though. I need to take off my shaders real quick. So do that. Oh, excuse me. Get rid of that. Game running. Yes. Okay. That's fine, yes. And I'm heading back over to the other screen, and now we can get rid of this hideous moonscape. And then we should be able to get started. I think we need music though, so let me just grab the music too. Sorry about this. I really didn't realize how much stuff I had left to set up. Okay. Shaders here. Go back to the standard shaders. Oh, am I quiet? Let me see if I can improve that at all. Microphone is not in the right place. Everything is not set up. Sorry, guys. Is that better? Hello? Hello? Okay. So we're back in the game. I just need to start the music, which should only take a moment. I don't have two different. Oh, this is stupid. Let's open that. No, let's not open that one. And now we can open it. Okay. Can you hear me? Is my audio okay? Can you hear the music? I got my cocoa. Might grab a pretzel actually. I can try and adjust the volume if it's too quiet. Or maybe it's just that the overall stream volume is quiet. I'm gonna try and fix one more thing. What is going on there? Okay, I see what the problem is. The problem is that my keyboard is not playing. Ah, that's annoying. Why does it do this? Ah, okay, gotcha. Alrighty, I'm ready. I could, I can increase the volume, so warning guys, this might suddenly sound a bit louder, so you might want to turn down preemptively. I will just raise all the volume levels just a little bit. So let's see here. Oh, maybe not actually. I would have to reboost it. Let's just boost it a little. Oh, it's already boosted actually. There we go. Oh, that's quite a lot. Okay, I boosted it a little bit. Is that a little bit better? Okay, right, I'm done setting up now, so let's get started. So yesterday I made my Reddit post for the first time in many years, and oh gosh, this keyboard is terrible. Okay, it's back now. I really hope, well, I should send this thing back, it's no good. Yeah, I made a Reddit post yesterday, and I wanted to continue with this area here because I think it's quite nice. So we got this kind of little river coming through here, and I thought we could do kind of a mountain stream scene up here. So we can stream a stream, and that's how it goes. Lots of people in the chat. It's nice to see. Oh gosh, this keyboard, it's actually stopped again. Goodness, okay, we're gonna have to go old school, so excuse me, I'm just gonna have to chuck this keyboard and instead use my hand like a savage on the freaking goodness. Okay, use my hand on the laptop like a plebeian or something. Okay. Oh. Okay. So the mouse has just decided it doesn't want to play either. So there we go. I've chucked both of them away, and hopefully we won't have any more problems. Oh gosh. Right. Anyway, and that's how we go here. So I wanted to create a kind of a stream scene. I was thinking we could get some pine trees and some stuff like of that ilk. I'm not really sure exactly what else we can do. I suppose some little bushes. Maybe we can get some kind of heather like we have over that side. So, first thing we're going to need to do is bulk up this at this end here. Well, it's a brand new keyboard. I think I know what I can do to fix it, but I don't want to hold the stream up unnecessarily. So I'm going to start by just laying out where I want this stuff to go. So we're going to go for a stone line. Oh, gosh, everything is in the way. I should have just delayed the stream a little bit. Oh, come on. Now we've got a separate issue. Oh, it's fine though. Ooh. We've got a big issue now. I'm going to sneeze. I'm not going to stream another game at the moment. Mouse stream maybe later. I want to kind of focus on the Minecraft for now. If we get a bigger following, I think I can do it. But I mean, I think this channel's mostly about Minecraft, and I don't really want to kind of subvert that unnecessarily. So let's grab some brush, cylinder, stone. We'll grab a few different ones. We'll grab a 4.3. We'll grab a, how about a 4.54? Oh, doing the mixing it up now. We'll do some andesite. We'll do a 3.5, 3. And we'll do a diorite. We'll do a 3.3. And for diamond, we'll go for a big one. We'll do a 5.3 of stone. And then we're just gonna, I've used this technique so many times, you've seen it dozens of times, and I do recommend it for kind of rougher landscapes. It's probably not as useful as I'm kind of making out here. I don't know what happened there, but this one seems to have lost its brush. I am loving this. Okay, why one of these doesn't have its brush on it? Which one is it? Alright, let's just bind a diorite, andesite, diorite onto here. There we go. I love that kind of whatever color it is. I suppose it's a diorite color. I keep wanting to call it granite, but I guess that's diorite. I think that's what diorite looks like. I mean, granite is definitely reasonably pink, so I think the granite in this game is probably pretty accurate. Oh. Cool. So much bunch of, whatever color that is. Diorite. No, not diorite. Is it diorite? It is, the white one. The one that I keep thinking is granite. Maybe too much of it altogether there. No, I think it's okay. Yeah, okay. So, that's nice. Since we're here, and it doesn't take too long, I'm going to add a couple more layers just to bulk it out a bit. Save us having to do this again anytime. Well, so we don't have to do this again on this particular stream. Oh, we're actually off the time-lapse camera, but it's fine. I got a new time-lapse technique, so I don't care anymore. Yeah, snow maybe. Oh, is the stream lagging now? Or did you mean this morning? I think. Did you mean before launch? Yeah, I think the kind of the teaser trailer that I had in there, I think it was just way too high resolution. I was trying to pump a 1080p resolution video through, and I think it was just really struggling. Is the chat bigger now? Can you see the chat? I tried to upscale the chat so that you guys can actually see it in the picture, and hopefully that means that we can have a little bit of a slower but totally possible communication between Twitch and YouTube, I'm hoping. Go all the way up here. Yeah, okay, there we go. So that gives us kind of a nice base there, and we want to bring this like stream up. So I'm thinking gravel is probably the most reasonable material for the base here. So let's just by hand here. So I'm going to block this up for now. Get rid of that, and then we're gonna kind of carefully. We want quite a deep, I think, and narrow kind of stream winding its way through the rocks here. Just gonna kind of tunnel it out a little bit by hand, and that's way too straight. So let's try and curve it up a little bit. It would be nice to actually do this kind of, so it looks like it's kind of winding around individual rocks. So maybe we'll come back and try to create that impression. Let's shift it this way a little. Oh, so here's a big rock. Let's see if we can, you know what, I shouldn't have done it in the way that I've just done it, but it's fine. Kind of. I think it's kind of fine. I'll tell you why. It's because most of my subscribers are probably dead accounts now. This channel has been around for so long that I think a lot of the subscribers either don't remember who I am, or yeah, just are inactive accounts. That's the main reason, I would say. So it's going to be difficult to move it up through here. I want to try and create it somewhat naturally. In fact, what we should do, we should start it at the top here. Let's start it here. This looks like a good place for it to come from. We're going to bring it down through here. Let's deepen this a little bit. And now we've got this big rock in the way here, so let's kind of imagine it coming through, kind of cutting through in between these two rocks. And so we've got it coming into here now, so let's have it flow down into where it's lower down there. And it can, let's have it be a little bit flatter here, because we've got room for it. So we'll have a bit of a flatter stream here, which means it doesn't have to be as deep. And let's try to keep it a little bit interesting instead of just being completely just a straight three by three kind of thing. We'll bring it over this way. Alrighty, and now let's just bring it kind of. Oh, maybe we can bring it through here. Let's cut it through here. So it comes down here now, and ends up kind of deep. Now this is something I'm not really sure how to continue on, but I'm sure we can create something kind of nice and pretty without too much trouble. So there we go. How to deal with this? Yeah, so something like this. And let's try and shape it up a little more. And a little here, a little there. Yeah, so we get it kind of winding through the rocks in a somewhat realistic situation. Okay, so let's bring the water through here. Oh. So we're gonna bring it just straight out of here. Water. Maybe we can shift that later, but let's see where it goes for now. Yeah, okay, so we'll fill this out a little bit. And we can bring it through here. This is all going to be kind of smooth. Let's just get one in there so that it works a little bit smoother, and we get it flowing down there, which is just what we want. Get that to... I want to use kind of as little as possible so that we can get it kind of to flow kind of naturally. Here we go, it restores the waterfall there. Now this isn't quite what I had in mind, it's just going very straight. So maybe we can kind of remedy that a little bit. Something like this. Down there. Yeah, something like that, I think. Bring this out over here. And I suppose down there. Cool, cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So we got the basic kind of river that I want in here. Oh, we could make kind of a little bit of alpine swamp here, actually. That's kind of a nice idea, actually. So let's get some more water involved here. I'm just going to kind of dig out a few areas and just fill it with water. Am I on this bar of all bars? Let's take this bar. And we fill this with water. And we'll get another one, say, over here. Oops. And... Whoa. Disagree. Hard disagree. Strongly disagree. You wash your mouth out with tea. So yeah, we get this kind of little kind of alpine swamp thing going on. In fact, I'm going to bring it all the way over. We're going to make this into a, I think, alpine swamp. So that means, I'm not sure if it's called an alpine swamp or an alpine marsh or what. But we're going to go for some kind of sparse foliage, but some foliage for sure. And I want some small trees, although I'm not sure. Minecraft doesn't do small trees, really. So that might be a bit difficult. Let's see here, let's get another kind of pool in here. And in here. I'm going to leave that dry, I think. And let's open this up just a little bit more, actually. This one too. Okay, I suppose lily pads make sense. And maybe some saplings and things. So let's go for... I'm going to go for a couple of trees, actually. Pine trees make sense, doesn't it? So let's start with tree. It's a redwood, isn't it? So let's start by... We've got the water coming out here, so we can kind of... What happened there? Oh, I put the brush on the wrong tool here. There we go. Oh, I'm not gonna bite now. Oh, sorry. Probably really loud. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm not biting. I see what you're doing there, and Nuka-Cola is definitely not better than tea. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a few trees kind of along the edges here, if I can. Just go for a large one here. Tree mega redwood. Yeah, I know the Nuka-Cola. Yeah, YouTube is a bit mean and difficult to game nowadays. Yeah, this is nice. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take away the dirt around the places that isn't in the swamp. So up here, for example, sphere, dirt, 4, and we'll do a mask grass, and we're just going to turn that grass to dirt, kind of around the places that is not near to the swamp, so that we can get this kind of drier, wetter split here. Today, hello by the way, today I'm working in this kind of central area here, the one that's kind of jammed in between all the other areas that I've worked on, and I'm going for an alpine, I'm not sure if it's an alpine meadow or an alpine marsh, alpine swamp, but sometimes on top of mountains there can be wetlands, and they grow very kind of feeble and sparse plants, but there is plant life there, which is unusual for a mountain, of course. And they're very isolated biomes, so they have completely kind of unique fauna, which is cool. So that's what I'm kind of trying to capture here. So it's going to be quite sparse grass and some trees and things. So there we go, we get that a little bit, and now I'm going to get some... Oh, flowers, yes, 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 yes. So over here, I want to show you guys this, because I think some of you probably missed it. In fact, you certainly did. These guys. We got these little orchids kind of dotted around, which I thought was nice. You sometimes get orchids, I'm not sure if it's orchids specifically, but you sometimes get rare flowers, kind of rare little delicate flowers, kind of higher up in the mountains. And so that is gonna go for nice hashtag Team Coco. So yeah, I think that'll work a treat around here. We can get like actual little patches of them, but not quite yet. So I'm actually gonna put it down just to kind of remind me, so I can grab it again later if I need. And I think grass as well, but again, I'm going to have to be kind of careful with it. So I'm just going to put some grass over here too, just as a reminder. Because I'm not ready for it yet. I think I need to do a little bit more terraforming. So let's do a little bit more terraforming, because while these kind of circular things are cool, they're too circular, it's too perfect. So I'm just going to try and break up a few of these so that they're not quite so... obviously circular. Let's go here. Oh gosh. Are we playing in order? Because I knew this piece was coming, and I hate it. Skip next. Yeah. You hate tea! Wrong. Gosh, there's so much wrongness here. I can't believe you guys. Ooh, rocks is probably a good idea, actually. Some kind of rocky outcroppings. I should probably do that. I need to be careful about having kind of too deep topsoil. It should be very kind of shallow soil. Let's go with some gravel here. In fact, we should probably put some gravel in the base as well. So we're just going to gravel it up a little bit around these parts. You seen any gravel around these parts, boy? Yeah, I suppose it's okay. Sweet tea can be nice. What kind of tea? You mean like iced tea, or because you can get some cultures enjoy milk tea, which is pretty good. It's very thick, like really thick, syrupy tea. Whoa, water is just weak tea, mate. Okay, just gonna shave a little corner off here. And yeah, I'm just generally having a punch around and trying to change it up and close off some of these, get rid of some of these extremely regular shapes. I think logs actually wouldn't be out of place. I feel like that could work. I'm gonna have to be a little bit tricksy about how it's done. I just want to put a log in, but it's gonna look really kind of strange, I think. There we go, a log. Yeah, that's not gonna work as is. I don't want to make one that's too big. I wonder if I can just do something like that. It's just a log. We'll see about that. That might go. Whenever I say that, I usually leave it, so I guess that's staying. Oh, interesting. Like, what is pico, orange pico? Is that like in Korea they like a sweet tea that is it's like orange and lemon in honey, and then you put the, like, you take a huge like tablespoon of kind of honey and this lemon rind, and you put it in. Oh, I need to get rid of that grass at the base of here. Let's do that real quick. And you yeah, you just shove that into a huge thing of boiling water, and it comes out pretty nice. It's very sweet, sugary, like liquid marmalade maybe. Yeah, it's steam powered. That was the one I used for the time-lapse, and it is a good one, I think. To be honest, I didn't think too much about the time-lapse, I just wanted to get it out. Because I get a lot of kind of choke up a lot of the time on videos. Like, I make the video and then I just sit on it and I never send it out because I don't like it. So I just sent it before I could overthink it and not send it out. So that's why you got I think it was nice, and it was a good tech demo. It was good practice for me, so I think hopefully we can see more videos like that. I mean, I'm recording this one in the same way, so we should be able to use this one. I'm probably not going to do 3 hours this morning though, so we won't get it all in one. Yeah, this looks nice now. I think we're ready to go with. So I think I'm just going to go with just kind of grass and blue orchid. So just a bit of grass around, not too much. I don't want to overdo it. And there is some room for some more trees as well, I think. Hi, Matthias. This is basically, I'm working kind of with your idea. I started putting up a, I started building the stream up because I was quite excited to do something with that, and I've started building kind of an alpine marsh, alpine swamp, alpine wetland maybe it's called. So trying to be, this is a little bit difficult for me, in that I'm having to be like super sparse with the items that I'm using. I can't spam anything because this is kind of a oh, here's a nice place. This is quite a sparsely populated area, so don't want to overdo it. Nice. Okay, so I think this is fine if I get rid of these guys. I don't want too many of these. over here, just there to kind of hold the place. Wow, the chat is looking good actually. Is it? It's not being taken off the screen, is it? I think I've disabled the vanishing, which was kind of perhaps a mistake, but I don't know. Do you guys prefer it with the chat on the screen, or shall I make it fade again? I can't do that right now, but I could overall make that happen. Do you mean orange Pico is a type of black tea, is that? Yeah, it's shorts. Short-legged pants. So let's get some more water in here, actually. I kind of want a little bit more kind of flowing water, but I don't really know how to do it. I don't really know how to implement that. Well, I mean, maybe we could just do some kind of simple one, like just like that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze now. Maybe? No. Oh, that's frustrating, actually. The most frustrating thing, feeling like you need to sneeze, but not being able to sneeze. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's teasing me. So I'm not sure. I think I can maybe decrease the chat height, but it's using like a web widget, so I'm not sure how much capacity I have to decrease it. But what I can do is I can make the messages fade after a while, so maybe I should do that. So that looks okay, but I want to kind of get rid of it, break it up a little bit. Oh gosh, nose is running now as well. Gross. Excuse me. Okay, so we need something up here. I'm not sure what. A rock? A tree? Oh, let's do a little stone circle. Let's do another stone circle. Now, how did I do it before? I was going to shoot over there and just copy what I did, but I mean, I don't think I need to do that. I think I can... Let's just make a real simple stone circle. Just a circle of stones. Boom. Done. Can't move a few of them around a little bit. No, I think that's fine. We've got a little stone circle there. Maybe we could do a tree. Maybe I could hand build a tree, a smallish one. I'm wondering. Or we could have a leaning tree, perhaps. I'll just leave it, in fact. I'm just going to leave it. And let's go with a few more orchids and some more grass. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I might just take a real quick break. I'm just going to blow my nose because I don't want to be like sniffling. And you guys can have a quick think about what could make this look a little bit nicer. Back, and I brought a pretzel, and my nose should no longer be sniffly, which is good. So you guys won't have to listen to that. sound. Instead, just me chewing some a statue. Yes, I like it, actually. Now, once upon a time, one of my first ever builds... Hold on, let me find this for you. It's going to be worth it. I'm going to send it to you. My first ever Minecraft YouTube video, actually. It was more of a quality test than anything else. But let me find it for you. So, sorry, excuse me, I'm just going to post this into the chat. Let's see if I can find it. This is what I'm kind of imagining when you said a statue. Gosh, it's quite a long way back. There it is. I had to get to my stream. Yeah. Sorry for this. Just taking a little while. Oh, I'm gonna post it into YouTube chat. Hold on, actually. Here's what I can do. Oh, it's gonna take too long. I don't want to hold up the stream too much. I was gonna put it on the smaller screen, but I'm not sure I can be bothered. Maybe I can. I'll just do it real quick. And I wouldn't worry about the dirt. It's grass growth is disabled at the moment. This is a lovely pretzel, crafted by my girlfriend's own fair hands. Right, let's see her. I wonder if I can find it by searching, maybe I can't. There it is. Is that going to work? It might not work. There we go. So, this was my first Minecraft upload. And probably the first like large scale, I mean it's not that big, but that was it. How exciting. Were you not thrilled by that? Was that not worth the 2 minutes? So that's what I'm kind of thinking. I imagine kind of some kind of a statue of someone in a cloak, kind of hunched over, a mysterious statue, kind of maybe sideways. Let's give it a go. So like it's sinking into the swamp. It's going to be difficult to do, but let's see if we can do it. So let's establish a general kind of shape, and then we'll kind of make the statue that fits best. This is kind of what I'm imagining. Kind of somebody sort of sinking into the marsh, swamp. And now we have to make that look like a shape. It's far too small, so we're definitely going to have to make it bulk it out a little bit. But how exactly to make it look like a statue? Maybe it should be an abstract statue. Maybe an abstract statue is better, like a sculpture. Cool sculpture. In fact, how about something really kind of abstract? it's a thing that is sinking into the ground. I don't actually like it too much. Oops, that's not going to work. I'll use that one. Yeah, I'm thinking about Podzol. Actually, that's a good idea. In fact, better idea. Let's make patches of Podzol. What is Podzol anyway? I'm going to use it kind of like really, really murky water. You know, like sometimes water gets kind of scum on it. Well, not even scum, but kind of some kind of growth. Really covers it. I'm just going to kind of spread it around a bit. So I'm thinking about building kind of some ruins at some point. Oh, so it's kind of what I thought then. It's like pine needles, kind of what you find underneath big pine trees, right? So it's actually probably pretty much the perfect material for this. That probably shouldn't be grass under there, should it? Num num num. I'm gonna leave this weird stone thing. Just cause. Maybe I'll put in a little bit there. Make it a little bit rougher. Okay, let's get a tree here. I think we need a tree. Thank you, Game Buster. Let's go for a few here, actually. Let's make a little kind of copse. Cool, cool. We'll get some... Oh, yes, that's a good idea. Green, green carpets. I like it. Kind of like this. And then if we put a green carpet on top, maybe. In fact, what we could do. A little bit of brown carpet around the place. I'm kind of disappointed we still don't have a mossy stone block. That would be nice. Alright, I'm just gonna keep kind of... I don't want to put anything in here. I think I'm keep it. I might put Actually, maybe we could put a big rock in the middle. Or how about some kind of weird sculpture? Nah, too heavy. Let's just make it into a kind of a rock. Don't want it to be too chunk. You can tell her I think she looks funny. Yeah, I like the Lost Civilization idea. And I think that's kind of where we're going. I'm thinking I want it to be, I quite like this kind of megalithic, is it megalithic? Kind of era thing, where we've got these kind of stone circles all over the place. I think they're called megalithic, yeah. These are actually called megaliths, I think. These big rocks that were raised by Stone Age people. And I really quite like that kind of idea, like an ancient civilization that is long since gone, thousands of years since, and they weren't like super advanced. Because it allows us to create like really kind of tranquil natural scenes. Anyway, so down here I think we can go for maybe a meadow. In fact, let's try to do that. So I'm just going to kind of grass this out a little bit and make it a little bit smoother. I'm thinking we can go for kind of a meadow. Maybe with the odd tree on it. That can stay, I guess. These guys can stay too. That looks fine. Yeah. That looks okay. I'm just going to fill out a little bit of these kind of unrough ones. Make it just a little smoother all over. These rocks can go actually, they don't need to be here, do they? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna grab I think I'm gonna go full on with... How am I going to do this? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a brush cylinder. So I'm going to do... I want to do kind of a mixture of grass and ferns. Is it fern? We got fern and large fern. In fact, I should definitely have some ferns around here, shouldn't I? Let's just put a few of those in. Yes. Nice. A couple more maybe. And right, so I'm gonna go with maybe I'll just do a bone meal. Let's do a bone meal. And we'll just bone meal this whole place. Well, we have this water stream. This is kind of why I built it in the first place. We've got this water stream that comes down here, and goes all the way down here, and then lands down here. So, I would say I've kind of got that. Alright, so I'm going to build, yeah, like, basically alpine meadow. I want to go kind of fully meadowify this. And I think I'm going to kind of separate these two areas with, maybe we can put a line of stones in again. And then... do you know if the biome affects what happens when you bone meal? Because if it doesn't, they're missing a trick. That would be great. So yeah, I'm going to put kind of some stones in, I think. Almost as if by magic they are separating the... yeah, I'm going to get rid of the stuff up here. I'm just suddenly it's going to be going from this kind of wetland to a meadow, but without kind of a good explanation. I'm just going to use magic. I'm just going to kind of put a series of kind of marker stones almost kind of around the way. And bring it all the way around here. And yeah, we'll end it there. You get this kind of series of stones. Maybe it's kind of clumsy actually. It's a bit awkward. Let's change that. Let's make them maybe a little bigger. I have a tool for this actually, don't I? Brush, blob brush. Blob. Try that. Whoa, much too large. So we go for a little brush. Whoa, still too large. I think the growth percentage is too high. Well, let's try just a 1, size 1. There we go. So I'm gonna do every other one. We don't end up with too much. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Now we got a little bit, it's a little bit sparser. Yeah, that's cooler. So let's get a tree in here. Maybe a big one. Can we fit a big one, or is that going to be a bit clumsy? Maybe it'll be a bit clumsy. Let's not bother with a big one. What we can do actually, let's just shift this back a little, just so that we kind of get rid of that very cylindrical shape. The cylinders are cool, but they also can be kind of distracting. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of some of these flowers. I think I'm going to go more with these little white ones. In fact, I'll get rid of all of the others if I can. Anyway, the tree redwood. Boom. There we go. Just a little more. Nice. This looks starting to look kind of cool. It's a little bit crowded actually. I think once we get rid of most of these flowers, it'll make a big difference to how crowded this kind of meadow area is going to look. So let's just figure out which number this one is, and we want all of them except this one. 38.3. Well, let's get rid of them one by one and see what happens. This is the one that needs to go. 38.8. So we'll just come over here and we'll go down. We'll do a pos 2. And you replace 38.8. That gets rid of that. Really clears it up. Let's get rid of this one, the dandelion. What is that? 37.0. Rid of dandelion. Yeah, I think the rest can stay. So let's get rid of that selection. And that just kind of clears it up a bit, makes it a little bit less busy. Yeah. Oh, I love these flowers, these orchids. So you got like a little bit of a kind of a magical feeling about them. Nice. Okay. So that's cool, but it's also kind of a little bit dull. Maybe we can get something kind of in here just to break it up a little bit. I don't know how long this stream's going to be, to be honest. It's bank holiday, so I don't have to stop it at 9:30, although I may do anyway. I'm not sure. I do want to spend some time with my girlfriend this weekend, today, so maybe we'll go out somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm going to be going for probably at least another half an hour, I would say. So we're going to go for some redwoods. I'm going to put like a little bunch of redwoods back here on the corner. Place them. Come on. Right, I'm gonna get some tall redwoods. So let's just try and place them in between. One here. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of a tree. That's kind of what I was thinking. A big tree would be nice, but doing it with a pine tree isn't really very easy, I think. I mean, if possible, I could do some kind of, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it, I think. I'm thinking... I was imagining some kind of big, like, monkey puzzle type tree, or fir tree. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. There we go. One of the big coniferous trees that has hello. So I'm gonna go for a podzol. Let's get some podzol. That's what I want. I'm just gonna kind of fill it out a little bit here. Put it around. And we'll get some brown carpet in here too, I think. Yeah, brown carpet. Yes. Nice, nice. This guy up here needs the same treatment actually, so we'll do that real quick. Grab that one. I think that looks particularly good. The podzol actually underneath the tree. Makes a lot more sense than the grass does. Nice. Bring it down a little. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. A little bit in here. This looks really boring, actually. It's not really what I had in mind. Maybe we should do some more with that. Just gonna get a few kind of grass bits around here. Select few. So we can just clear this up a little, and we'll have a think about what we could put in the middle there. Maybe a river or something would be nice. I wonder if we could bring up some of these a little bit as well, end up with kind of a bit of a rockier look to the front here. Alrighty, I will see you later. Have a nice day. Okay. blend that in a little more, actually. Let's see if we can bring this over a little bit, actually, so it's kind of overhanging just a little. Actually, maybe we can bring this down, blend it in just a little more so it's not quite so steep a gash here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with this meadow. It just looks a bit dull. Don't know how to deal with that. Maybe I'll get some inspiration later. Take this section out. What can we fit there? Another rock, I suppose. Big rock. One big rocky boy. I'm gonna make a bit of a rounder one. Sort of all these pointy ones. Yeah, that's cool actually, I like that. Go for a little bit of grass on here. Actually, some grass here too. So I suppose I need to do all the way up to this edge here, and this edge is actually kind of important. Maybe we could let the swamp out on this side as well a little bit. Maybe we could do some bushes here. Kind of spruce leaf bushes. Spruce leaf tea. Oh, I should do maybe the ferns, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with more of these bushes actually. I think they can work kind of nicely to add a little bit of interest. Here. And let's get some more water here. I hear your demands for snow, and there will be snow at a later date. Not right now. I think we're too... I kind of want to save the snow a little bit. There's going to be a lot of snow higher up, I think. I think what we'll do is, as I discussed before, thinking we can come up in this area here, and maybe we can build like a mountain or an ice field here, because I think we need at least one like kind of tall mountain. So maybe here's the right place to do it, kind of here. Maybe not. Well, we can just move the clouds, so that's not a problem. Maybe over here. I think a mountain could be nice, but I want to kind of hold off on the snow for just now. Let's get a little bit more grass in here. I think we're missing some. And some of those ferny things too. And yeah, let's keep going with... I need to build I should build a bar for this really, shouldn't I? Instead of just keep grabbing things individually. Go for some of this around. A couple of these. Yep. Nice, nice. Alrighty, so let's get, I'm wondering if we could drain the water somewhere and have it come down here without it looking too strange. So let's do that. Let's put another little pond in here. Let's actually open this up before I go in with the water. Would be a better idea, save some time. Like this, yeah, looks good. Okay, I'm actually gonna hold off on that for now. Gonna push it back a little. And maybe I won't let it out. Actually, I don't think I want to spoil that kind of area down there with the waterfall. I don't think it's gonna work super well. Whoa, what happened there? Low frame rate sometimes. I need to have a review of what's running to see if I can solve the frame rate issues. Let's get more ferns in here and some more of these blue orchids. And grab this one, do another bush. I'm going to take the edge corner off here. Totally out of the camera's sight now, but that's fine. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring this down a little more. Yes, I think some trees could be helpful now. Let's go for a couple of redwoods. Get one in there. Come on. Try one in there. One. And we'll get one down here. We can. Okay. There we go. Nice, nice. We can fit one in there too. Or we could not. Come on. There we go. Oh, I destroyed my toolbar again. Whoops. Silly me. I'm not really sure what to do with the edge here. Exactly how to deal with it. I mean, maybe I can just make it super grassy. I guess that's what I might do. Just grass it up. Because we're getting nearer to, well, we're getting lower down. We're getting nearer to where this nice lush area is. So. Makes sense for it to be a bit more grown up. And a little bit less over here, and then of course it ends. Yeah, yeah. Nice. And let's push this back a little, just to make it a little bit less round. Spread a little bit of grass out for now until I can come up with a better solution for what to do here. Not much is forthcoming. That's funny, actually. I wonder why it's playing again. I mean, it is randomly... Oh, whoa. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not, like, stuck in a little small loop. I mean, it should be at least 2 hours, I think. The music loop. So maybe it just finished the loop and then reshuffled it, I'm hoping. Or I don't know. Not sure exactly. I need to get some more... I need to download some more of the Approaching Nirvana stuff to put it on the music playlist. Just haven't got around to it yet. Keep going around here. There are some other solutions for streaming. There's some like kind of music streaming services for streamers. Who streams the streamers? But I don't know, I haven't been super impressed by them so far. Yeah, sure, I'm just, it might be indicating a problem, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think it looks okay, actually. I mean, I've got to remember, this is not the centerpiece, this is the edge. This is the portion that is kind of decorating the rest, so you know, it's okay that it's not super exciting. I mean, this is quite nice, this little swamp. So I think we can be happy enough with that for now. While I'm here, actually, maybe we should just quickly head down here. Excuse me, and jolly this up, because this never got the I never gave it the kind of lush green colouring that I intended. It's got recolored. I thought when I did this I didn't recolor it, but maybe I was wrong. Just real quick, just do this bit. I know I need to do a lot more on this corner, actually. It's quite a dull and boring corner. So I could probably do something cool with this. I'm imagining kind of gate, maybe? Like a kind of a stone gate. Would be cool. But maybe we could do that here, considering we don't have anything. An archway or a gate. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Not right now, anyway. So I'm gonna do what I was just saying I was gonna do, which is bone meal in here, and we'll try and jolly this up a bit. It's not a problem to add a tree later if need be, which I am thinking of doing. I'm thinking we need another tree here, another big white one, and maybe one over here just to kind of finish it. Because this was supposed to be kind of I mean, my original plan was a big forest going out that way, but goodness, those trees are time-consuming to build. Well, they're not too bad, actually, I suppose. It's about an hour a piece, which I don't mind too much, but I don't want to just spam tree build on the stream. Yumgar's tree building service. We build trees so you don't have to. Streaming live every day. A new tree every day. Yeah. It is 9:21. So that's in the morning. What time is it where you are? Over here. Gosh, it livens it up so much. The long grass in this game is really great. And we definitely want long grass down here too. We'll just spam it out. Why not? It's better than not having it. And I'm not working on this area presently, so this area keeps on being in the time lapses, but not being kind of correctly finished. It's kind of ugly. So let's just finish it off, even though I guess it's kind of too late now. All the time lapses around here have been done. 3:21 AM. Wow, go to bed, man. You got work in the morning, or school maybe, or maybe you don't have anything. But go to bed. I'm in bed at 10 o'clock, like a little baby. Alrighty. There we go. Oh wow, it livens it up so much. So easily as well. Nice. So it's looking all good. Yeah, what I was going to do actually, I've been kind of dying to do this and just never wanted, well, haven't done it before. Let's just change this, why not? Brush, cylinder, brush, sphere, water, 15, do 20. Mask, 22. Let's just change this to water. Gosh, that was so needed. Yeah. Alright, that'll do, I think. Let's not get carried away. Nice. So that finishes this area a little bit, and it's obviously kind of part of what we've just done, so that's good. This corner here still needs some TLC. I don't really know what to do. Can we put a cave in there maybe? That might be cool, mightn't it? Like a big kind of overhanging cave. Oh, I have an idea actually. Yeah, so my logo, that was one I drew a while back, and I decided I need to update the logo. I actually paid someone, I went onto Fiverr, and I paid someone to make me a logo, and they returned the worst garbage I've ever seen. It was absolutely atrocious, so I was like, I just make this myself, like, I can't, clearly I can't trust you, so... Yeah, I had that drawing that I'd already done, and I just grabbed it. I'm a computer programmer. My job. I work for a financial software company, so yeah, we make. Oh gosh, let me try and describe this. My company makes the premier stock trading software, basically, the one that all the big banks use. So it's the one that allows you to, if you know what stocks are, stocks and shares, if you want to say buy, I don't know, Apple, if you want to buy Apple, and you want to buy it electronically, you have to enter that into a program, and we make that program that lets you send those orders, and it's not really for end users, it's for big banks and people. Yeah, so I just had an idea. We could put in some kind of cave paint. I mean, not easily here. Although, why not? Let's have it. Let's give it a go. We'll try some kind of a mural of terracotta, I think. So oranges, reds, and yellows. Let's see what we can kind of do. See if we can make kind of an interesting shape. That is not an interesting shape. In fact, that's quite a rather boring shape. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's such a good idea, actually. I would like to do some kind of a cave painting, but I don't think this is the place for it, unfortunately. I'm thinking maybe a little bit simpler, not like a full-on mural. Could work. I mean, maybe just kind of, something like that. Just kind of a mark. Oh, it looks kind of cool as like almost a vein of rock or something. So what I'm going to get is some cobble. So since this is covered, I think it's not unreasonable for there to be evidence of somebody ever having been here. Let's just leave kind of that like a very well. Maybe we can actually let's make it look a little bit more like a fire pit. So there's some small evidence that somebody was once there. Yeah. Maybe a couple of the little marks. Yeah. I want that to be real grass, actually. I don't know why that's dirt at the moment. How about you guys? What is it you do? Yuri, did I find out what you did? I'm not sure if you ever told me. I'm trying to remember. Well, I think we've kind of nailed this section anyway, which is what I had in mind. I think a cave here could be cool, actually. Should we do that? Brush. Sphere. 2. Masks. Stone. Let's bring it all the way through. Oh. That's not what I had in mind when I said all the way through. Oh. Goodness. There it was. It finally arrived. Oh. Well, manager's better than a bag boy, right? I mean, that's got to be... Yeah, I mean, manager's not bad. You're the manager. I ain't manager of nobody. The only thing I manage is small changes to a very large code base. Oh, well, good luck. It's definitely a good business to be in. The computer business. Alright, let's bring it out here. I don't know where I am, but... There we go. Okay, the completely wrong place to have a cave come out. Let's undo that. So I want it to come out kind of more... kind of towards the edge. Not towards the edge, but in a less kind of... Yeah, there we go, that's better. So let's just kind of open it up a little bit more. And bring this in a little. I'm not going to bother too much with this area inside yet. I think a cave in here could be pretty cool, like a big one. But, yeah, I'm not going to bother too much about that at the moment. This will be a project for the future. Go. So now we should be able to get rid of that one. Go inside. If we look inside, we shouldn't be able to see too much. Yeah, nice. In fact, let's just block it up. Make sure there's no light leaking, because that can cause some troubles with rendering and things. But we'll just block it up a little. Gosh, so dark. I should probably put a torch down. Whoa! I'll do that. Wrong button. Oh, whatever. That's fine. And let's. Well, I suppose this area is kind of finished for now. Yeah, I quite like that cave actually. We see it over here so much because this mushroom blocks all. I mean, I guess the next thing to do is to come down here, but maybe maybe I'll call it a day for now. Yeah, I think maybe I've done this area to look a lot nicer now, so I think we can maybe call it a day at that. We're building up quite a nice thing now. It looks cool. I put some sheep out here, didn't I? There you go. There they are. Oh no, they're eating the grass. I wasn't planning on that. Because the grass isn't going to grow back. Whoops. Okay. All sheep must die. Alright. We're on a sheep hunt. Where are the other two? Oh gosh, they better not have escaped somewhere. There they are. You can't be allowed to live. Done. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this now. It's looking really good. So I suppose the next thing would be this little corner here, and this edge here, this interior edge needs a bit of shoring up, and I suppose this both sides of here actually. Bless you. Bless you is probably what you should say. Or, Gesundheit. Usually people would say bless you, I think. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day at that. We can come back here. Oh, damn it. Damn sheep. Spoiling everything. Sigh. Yeah, so I'm going to call it a day at that, and then I guess next time we'll do this little region here and through here maybe. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Probably this time tomorrow. So bye bye. This button doesn't stop it. What does this do? I'm zooming out or something. Be healthy. Yeah, it's like Gesundheit, I guess. Anyway, bye bye.